Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. Hopefully, you've been having a pleasant week. Tis the second of the 4 August Jank Pack Thursdays for the year 2025. What was last week? Last week was the combination of the interesting Disney Pixar and the still yet to be figured out what the title of it was Funko Pop Marvel Avenger Endgame, whatever that was, but it was a lot of fun. Coming up, we've got 72 entries that live upon the wheel, so we are going to shuffle. We're going to spin, and I've got our little history fact of the day. On this day, August the 14th, the year 1975, the Rocky Horror Picture Show officially premieres at the Rialto Theatre in London, complete with audience participation, midnight showings, all that stuff. And because it is still receiving releases to this day, it has the record for the longest theatrical release in cinema history. Coming up, what do we got? These ones, I think this is the final pack that I received from the lovely young lady friend of mine who was also responsible for things like the old tractor cards, the craftsman cards. This is the pack of bingo cards from the movie, which I saw probably once when it came out, but haven't seen since. So this is going to be interesting, but there's going to be dogs, and dogs make everything better. See you over at the table in just a moment. All right, and here we are over at the table. We have got the box, and we are looking for the pack of bingo cards. It's as best I can remember. And also, I could not tell you what breed of dog it was. Couldn't tell you anybody that's in the movie, but I think the plot of bingo is, no, that's not it. I think it was it was an actual wax pack. So it's got, yes. There we go. The actual wax pack from Pacific, a company we have not seen in a very long time. Oh, put that up there. I've just completely disorganized everything. Bingo! Okay, so what kind of... Well, it's a cartoon, so we can't really tell. Other than that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, I want to say the main character, the mom in this movie, was Laverne, from Laverne and Shirley. I cannot recall her name, but... rest in peace. I know she passed about a year or so ago. But let's see what we got. So we got 1991 TriStar Pictures, yada, yada, yada. The Bingo Movie Collector Series. This deluxe card set gives you the entire 110 card series, housed in a special collector's box. You get a full mint set of the original first printing, a true collector's item. Limited quantities available, order by mail, yeah, blah, 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 somewhere in Linwood, Washington. Please print clearly. Offer good while supplies as New York, Pennsylvania, Michigan, California, and Wisconsin residents, and appropriate sales tax. Well, unfortunately, I got boned by both of those first two. But let's go. So now, like I said, as best I can recall the plot, Bingo was, I think, a circus dog who eventually escaped and went on to find a family, but let's see. Aw, you pupper! This is going to be a fun one. Family ties. That's upside down. Okay, what kind of breed is that? We're gonna figure it out by the end of this. Until now, Bingo never had a real family, even though he lived for a time with Steve and Ginger at the circus. Okay, so circus, I got it. He wasn't treated like one of the family. His best friends, however, were the lovable clowns. Isn't that always the way with a lot of people? But that is... Okay, we're going to figure out what kind of dog this is. Is supper ready? Every person who's ever had a dog knows that. For all of his life, Bingo had lived under Steve and Ginger's trailer. Even though he would beg for his dinner, he still only receives the table scraps from Steve's 3-star poodles, Marilyn, Lauren, and Betty. What are you? What are you? Is that... Almost looks more butter, please. Yeah. Look at the smile. Is Border Collie, perhaps? I don't know. An avid movie buff, Bingo prefers the animal stars of an earlier day. His favorites are Lassie, Rin Tin Tin, and especially that fun-loving Asta. Asta, I don't know. Obviously, everybody knows who Lassie and Rin Tin Tin are. Zach, if you're watching this, well, if you're watching this back, who knows what I do? Sorry, I'm moving that around. If you're watching this back, put up and see if I was right that Bingo was indeed a border collie. Put it up right there. Bing. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that's a border collie. Oh my God, he's wearing clothes. Wild one. Dogs in clothes, animals in clothes are hilarious. Bingo will do anything to impress a cute little lady, even his best intimidation of hot dog on his hog. Ooh. God. Yeah, the 90s are such a good time. Wait a minute, is he wearing... Oh, I thought it was one of those, like, dog tags, but it was like a razor blade. Oh, a patriotic dog. Look at a pupper. Bingo followed closely the actions of our troops in the Persian Gulf War, especially the heroic deeds of the Canine Corps. Military dogs assisted in guard duty and in sniffing out enemy landmines. Fun little side fact, there are quite a few very good books about dogs in wartime that are out there, and some I have read. So if you like dogs, which everybody... I like the fact that it's going to be a 10 dog pack. Where's the steak sauce? And that... I'm pretty sure that's the pattern that I know we had, maybe still have, when I was growing up on plates, and I think everybody in the world did. Every dog loves beef, but Bingo isn't your everyday mutt. He knows that mushrooms and the right wine sauce bring out the best of the beef flavor. Bingo is a smart dog. We've got a few more. Look at them. Don't pop now. Bingo is very proud of the fact that he won the 1991 Greater Dog Double Bubble Off. Try saying that 3 times real fast. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I can barely say it once at moderate speed. Look out, Red Baron. Snoopy! We know Snoopy. Come on. Bingo was one of the first dogs to get his wings. He thinks a few loops in his biplane is the perfect way to remedy a dog day afternoon. Nah, that's terrifying. There was a golf course nearby here. Still there. Very nice golf course. Across the way, there was a farm, and every now and then you would see somebody in a nice vintage old school biplane coming around doing crop dusting. Look at him. The missing brother. We know the reference. Well, it's probably one of the best Groucho lines. Either this man is dead or my watch has stopped. Bingo loves to quote comedians. Oh, okay, here we go. One of his favorite lines is, "When I woke up this morning, I shot an elephant in my pajamas. How it got in my pajamas, I'll never know." Quoth Groucho Marx, rest in peace, one of the fine comedic geniuses. And finally, we have Cowboy Doge. "Get along, little doggy." Yeah, look at him. Bingo picked up his love for Western wear while watching wranglers work the circus horses. Look at that. Oh, it's a pupper. Let's be honest. Is there really any better way to wrap up the week than with 10 cards of an adorable dog? I say no. I like that. I like it. I mean, yeah, maybe all 110 cards are just of Bingo, but you know what? That's okay. You know, sometimes you don't need humans and cards to make them adorable. Thank you, Bingo. That is awesome. That was a lot of fun. Now we have community shout-out time, and speaking of fun, here's a guy that I really enjoy. Direct edition at 1.08K. Mind you, when you watch his videos, link to him down below, by the way, eat first. Eat first, because normally the videos start off with him having some sort of delicious food that makes you want to reach through whatever device you're looking at and grab a handful of it. Then you're going to see some really cool figures, some comic talk, movies, and everybody's favorite fake Darth Maul from China. Direct edition, my brother Fred, down below, link to him. Make sure to sub him up. Awesome guy, great videos. And now, what do we have here? Oh, yes, it is hunt pack time, and yes, I know there is no gum, but there's stuff in the works because I got a message from For the Pulls, or a comment on last week's video. Hey, if you need more gum, flea market season, it's coming back. So Barry, don't worry. I'll get your subscription back very soon. And now it is time for Hunt. We're going back to Art Suydam. We need 6 cards and 3 metallics to complete it. 6 cards to complete the base set. Here they are right there. That's what we're looking for. That's all we need. So we're going to look for it. We're going to hopefully get it. We're going to enjoy some beautiful artwork as we normally do. And then I think eventually I'm going to have to figure out a new set. Because I did it with the Plug. I've done it with these. We'll have to see if there's another one. Do we have a metallic? Unfortunately, we do not. Well, let's go in. We've got Mammoth. Hello, friend. This is number 1. We don't need number 1, but it is Woolly Mammoth. It really makes me wish that I had the capability to come up with stuff like this. Rush Hour, number 34. We do not need that. Yep, that is Rush Hour in some major cities. Ooh, Deep Ponderings. 56, The Thinker. We do have that. We do not need that, but he is definitely deep in thought. And this is probably the card after. What is this? 37, The Giant. We don't need that. But, yep, that about sums up what we all thought of when we thought of Giant. We've seen this one before. I think it was something regarding Coney Island beach balls. Actually, we got that one the last time we did that. That was one of the cards we needed for the set. Oh, ooh, hello, the Boogas. Now we're talking. How you doing? Number 16, Stone Age. Number 6, we have that one, but we can still take the time and appreciate it because, well, quite frankly, there's a lot going on in that one. What are we going to... Fairly sure we've seen this one before. 57, Tug of War. We have seen that one. What was it in the... What Olympics was it? 1912? Maybe 1908? There was Tug of War was in the Olympics. Only 2 teams showed up, though, so it was an easy 1-2 finish. We've got a giant snail. What is this? 30, The Backdoor Brothers. We do have that one. But look at them. Look at the snail. 2 more cards. I think it's something to do with late night television. Yeah, The Late Show. I do remember that one. Number 70, we have that one. But, I mean, this is the way a lot of people go to bed these days. And the final card, a lot of open white space. Vulture and a rabbit. I can't recall. Have we seen this? Number 55. We have, but just not in a while. Brer Rabbit and the Vegetables. Look at them. That is a really, really, really good-looking vulture, I do have to say, with his little cuffs and all that. And that, unfortunately, we did not pull anything we needed, but it doesn't matter because we had a lot of fun. Saw some great artwork. Saw some adorable dogs. Got to talk about a good friend of mine in a channel that I really like. And the absolute best part of it, no gum. No gum at all. And that is nothing but a beautiful thing. So thank you so much for joining me on Jank Pack Thursday. Let me know how much you enjoyed Bingo because he is awesome. And let me know, obviously, anything with him wearing some sort of clothing. My favorite, obviously, cowboy hat. And he's got it off kilter. It's a dog wearing a cowboy hat. You don't beat that. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you to everybody over there. Thank you to everybody down below. Don't forget to check out Fred Direct Edition. And hope you enjoy the rest of the week. We will see you next time.